Hey, once again, we back, man. Welcome to Cloud Talk. It's your boy, Terrell Streets, Klein Terrell, with or without the scale, and my boy.
DJ Mo, man, ready to get into it, man, ready to talk about the talk.
And as time passing, and as more we getting into it and picking our topics, oh, the talk getting more real, man. Just glad that we is continuing to push on, and hey, we're gonna talk about everything, Cloud Talk. But the first thing I wanted to talk about though, hey, and before this though, the somebody had commented and told me, man, the next show I need to do me cutting your hair.
Oh no, that's straight. That actually makes sense.
Make a lot of sense, ain't it?
No,
You
it
know
really
what I'm
makes sense
saying?
though.
So we might switch it up next time. It may be an exclusive cut, but the same topics. You know
That
what I'm
makes sense
saying?
though.
Same personality, the same thing.
That's the same thing because we got some shows gonna come up. We're gonna go in the gym and do some stuff. But that's the same. Just having the just finding it. Really, honestly though, that'd be a lot of haircuts. But actually, it actually do make it
Well,
makes a
Reggie
lot of
told me
sense
that. Yeah,
though.
he been watching.
Nah, for sure, that makes some sense though.
Yeah,
I
bro.
like that.
Hey, but real quick though, switch it up. You know, we're gonna talk about the culture, sports, what's going on, what's popular. Uh, you had said something to me the other day, so I said we'll talk about it next episode.
Okay.
And first thing I want to talk about Jalen Brown. You said you don't understand this. You said he's hated and disliked by the public, and my question is why?
Well, I don't
Because
think
I
it's
don't see it.
the public. I don't think it's the public. I think it's more on the management side. Because they say stuff like, "Man, this cat he just too smart or something." Or he think he's too smart. And to me, when I hear that, when a predominantly white person that owns the team and runs the team is saying
Shut up
that,
and dribble, nigga.
shut up. That's what it is. Really, shut up and dribble. Like he ain't did shit wrong. He like playing at the MVP level, but I can trade you but you playing better than the other superstar we got. It make more sense that you would have traded Tatum because to me he's a better player and he didn't have the damn injury that just the other star player had that you don't really come back and be good from.
You saying the Celtics don't like him or the
Well, I
NBA?
think the NBA as a whole,
Oh, okay.
and then just media too,
Because they
though.
did say some crazy stuff about the stats, like his plus minus don't command him to get the max salary. You heard something like
Everybody's don't. Man, we did, and I'm
that?
gonna tell you something. We did this in high school. Like, what's their plus minus? Like, coach, if they played the whole game, and we were winning, they plus is plus. That shit, you can do it kind of over a longer period of time, but really, like if I get in the game, we go on a 6-0 run, and then I come out, I'm plus six. If I don't go back in the game, no more that game, I'm gonna be a plus six, and then go in the next. So it depends on because it's saying like when you in
Winning.
the game, like what's happening. But if you in the game all the time, then
You
you're
gonna
gonna
have
get the
that.
plus and you're gonna get the money. If I get blew out by 4 and I was in the whole game, I'm down. Cause I'm sitting there like, and we'll be after the game, coach like, man, who plus and minus? I'm like, hey, coach, man, that shit don't, man, like, no, man, I get what you trying to say, and when this cat is on the court, but it's like, it kind of depends on the other team. Oh, we hit a three, a trick minute, so it's
Analytics, ain't it?
everything is kind of into the analytics. But even with him, it's like everybody should. Man, you can go down a list of people that where it's like, man, if we losing games, man, this shit gonna be you gonna
Well,
be
the
cutting
star
half.
player is going because his usage
Yeah,
rate. So he is. So the NBA as a whole, the Celtics really didn't like him because they really let him go for anything. I think they let him go. What, two first round picks and Paul George?
because I think they were like first or second in the East. I think wasn't it?
Who was the Celtics?
Celtic was I think, and
Oh, you
then
talking about this past
yeah,
year?
this past year, right?
I thought you meant the
He
playoffs.
technically could have won an MVP.
Yeah, he was
Like he
top
was
five.
like top five. Your star player come back and then we lose. Come on, you got to tell me. Now that's kind. It's just hard. It's just kind of hard to understand. I'm gonna come off an MVP. You didn't get traded. Like, yeah, here you go.
Yeah, I think he's the best player. Who was the best player anyway though. Not
You
that
got shit
Tatum.
up and drew.
Not that Tatum ain't good. Tatum, both of them number one, but I think he better because he like got a little bit more like aggressiveness than Tatum
Yeah, he
got,
played D.
and he played D. But I mean, do you think it's more pressure on Tatum now? Like Tatum got to have, because Tatum was heard about the Olympics, even though we want to go. You know what I'm saying? He was and he ain't really saying he was tripping about the Jaylen Brown situation, but he got the team to himself now. The Celtics make him the face anyway. You know what I mean? So, because Jaylen Brown got the Finals MVPs.
Well, no, I think it is a lot of pressure on him, but he seemed like more of like a KD vibe to me, where it's like when you don't win, it's like, man, you just real good, man, you a good player. You know what I mean? And then when you lose, it's like, man, your team just bad, but you good. You know what I mean? They give KD just so much credit but when it's like other people, like if LeBron them loses, like, hey, bro, why you not winning, man? I know you don't want some, but why you ain't got another championship? Like it's only to me, it's only a certain amount of players they do that with, and really it's kind of just LeBron at this point. I think they did it with Jordan and then like a Kobe and Shaq, where it's like, hey, you got to win championships or bust. With these other cats, it's kind of like, as long as he's scoring points, they're gonna kind of give him his flowers or whatever. But I'm sure he feel it.
So he liked by the league in the Celtics.
Yeah, I think so. But he don't say much anything either. And he light skinned. You know what I mean? But he really don't say much anything. And with Jaylen Brown, you got the whole I didn't get an agent. Same thing with Lamar Jackson. Oh, you didn't have no agent? Man, I can't get in touch with his mama. I can't get in touch. Like, hey, man, call me twice. Don't do that. That's stupid. You know what I mean? Like, I can't get in touch with you. Hey, man, you know what you're trying to do. You're trying to make me look that way. So when you try to do that, and I think they had a thing about somewhere his coach told him to do something, and then he was like saying that ain't right or something. But it's like they were there. I ain't never been on a team where a player didn't say like, "Hey, coach, hell no, nah, man, they don't." That part don't. Yeah, star players, and it don't make sense. You're supposed to be able to have a conversation, and you don't see that with what's the cat, Minnesota.
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards say some wild shit, man. But it's more so like the nigga stay in their place, he joke around. They don't care nothing about, hey, you pay your baby mama, don't want to take care of your kid. They don't care nothing about none of that. Play ball, man. But if you talking anything like, and I think Brown is big into like racist social awareness stuff, like it's just a line where it's sport. They just want you to be like, hey man, hey, nah. Or they be mad. Hey man, I think he had like a Twitch or a podcast. Like everybody do. It makes sense.
But there's other athletes
all of them
that's outspoken. Do they don't like them? Like the Chris Pauls. I think Michael Parsons got a podcast. Like some people that's always like, even like, because ain't he over the Players Association? Don't he do something with them too though? Brown.
He probably think he was, but I don't know if he still is. I think he was.
At one point. So them the people that the NBA like, so the players, because the NBA got to vote you into something like that, right? The actual players.
I think the players got to vote you.
So the players cool with them, just not the league.
Well, and when you're saying that different player pocket, it's more so, it's more of a joking thing. I'm talking trash about you, you talking trash about me. And it's not really a big, we not talking, big issue like political race, that type stuff. And they don't want to do that. When you see the other part, it's funny, man. They'll talk out of the game, say some stuff. And I don't know, I think Draymond is, maybe he may get touching a little bit of it, but it's mostly just talking about the game. But me, it's like, go do your thing. But they don't, like you said, man, just shut up and play back. It just hits you like, shut up and play basketball.
So how you think the Celtics is going to be without him?
I think the East is fine. I think they'll do fine. I think they'll make the playoff. They'll shoot a lot of threes. You know what? Take that back. I'm lying. They're going to struggle.
Me too.
You know what? I think they're going to struggle.
They just lost to the Sixers anyway in the playoffs when they had both of them. Yeah, they're going to struggle.
Well, I think they needed one anyway, because even then, like you said, with Tatum in the Olympics stuff, he just couldn't. It's some people that can be glue people that can kind of find their way. And I think with other people on the court that's trying to be the star too, it's hard. I think it's hard for him to find his way.
But they won the championship though.
Who you talking about?
Them two.
Well, no. It was. I think the timing sometimes is good though, but even then, it still was. It's gonna be a it was just an issue. They just for whatever reason. Again, it worked out then. But you can see him coming back and trying to figure out his role. Man, you telling me my star player come back and then I lose to the last place team? Because I think the Sixers had to they had to play to get in, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Hold
again,
on
I
one
think
second.
it's easy to me. It's easy to well, no, it's just
Hey,
hard. It's just hard to understand.
I'm gonna
So
call you when we
yeah,
done. Yeah, yeah.
but I think it'll. I think they'll just be bad. I think they'll just get worse though. But again, the league itself it would have been like 7 champions, like different ones. So somebody may come out of nowhere and make it happen. And then
So how
LeBron
you
might
think
go to the East.
he might? He might. How you think Jalen Brown's season gonna be?
I think he'll do fine. I don't think he'll have as many points as he did this year. But again, he just seemed like a cat just want to play. He already got some money. He just get out there. He gonna play defense. I think as a team, I think they should be. I think they're jail because even Maxi is more of a. He
Yeah,
can score when he want to, but I think he can be like a point guard. The way it's like, hey man, if you want to get buckets, you can get them. But also, it's enough time.
I think they have a better season
Yeah.
than the
So
Celtics, regardless. I know the
yeah,
Sixers gonna have a better. I believe they gonna have a better season, regardless.
yeah.
So I don't know how his season gonna go, because I feel like, but Embiid them gonna be. He'll probably be still the main
And
person
B he
though.
gonna get hurt, and the
Yeah,
other two boys gonna run the show. He gonna come back, and then he'll get hurt, and it'll work itself out.
but yeah, I think the Sixers, like, to me, they gonna get a good run in the East. I like their team a lot. So but so I do think he gonna have a better season though. Cause I'm gonna be real with you, that shit didn't even make sense when they traded. I'm like, damn, Paul George. But like you say, they just didn't fuck with him. Like, hey man, get this nigga out of here. Like, we'll do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Tatum, you know what I'm saying? All right, but maybe they didn't consult with Tatum. They did, but I don't know. That nigga like, hey, yeah, man, it's cool, man. Hey, we done with him. Cause they shit. That nigga slam out there. I'm like, and when I seen it on the news, I was like, damn, Paul George and some pigs. I'm like, that shit didn't even make sense because he definitely was top 5 MVP.
MVP. You
Yeah,
literally he could have won. You shipped the MVP out.
yeah.
Wow. So again, it's just what it is in sports. We've seen it. We've seen it before. Kaepernick thing too. We won't get into it. We about to switch it out, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
talk too
Oh,
much. Hey, listen.
well,
We
I
you know
mean,
what? No, you can't do that. You better stand up. We ain't go.
he
You
wasn't
don't
even
get
talking.
it,
He was taking a knee.
man. Listen. Come on, and it made more sense than anything.
But yeah, yeah, it made a lot of sense though. You know, they did him dirty. Hey, but
Man,
since you
yeah.
was in the NFL though, I'm gonna switch real quick before we get done talking it sports and culture, but we still on this topic. But switch to the NFL since you brought up, and we talking about the quarterback since you brought the quarterback up, and a black one at that. Matt cover was released, and I know I've been seeing people talk about it. And how you feel about Caleb Williams on the cover of Madden? And for y'all don't know, Caleb Williams was on the cover of Madden, not with a football. He in his uniform though, like not a football, not throwing and not doing a pose, whatever the case is. He's displaying his nails, his painted nails, and I just wanted to know, you know what I'm saying, what your take on it? You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Newer generation, newer times,
mm.
newer ideas. I don't know.
Well, and I'm gonna say this because I'm
More
coaching.
openness.
I help out coaching. Even last year, coaching basketball, high school, and shit, we in the huddle, man, putting them hands in there. Boy, I think you ain't gonna see a lot on without the nails. And it's like I don't know, man.
Now
Like
some stories behind it is like I think one say he do it because he used to bite his nails. I think somebody like they grew up, their mama did nails, so they got nails done. And, I mean,
that's a bigger problem on that end. Listen, I
so
want you to be whatever you want to be. I promise you,
mhm.
man. Your mama doing your nails, man. I don't. I'm just saying, my wife. Nah, the boys though, for real. I'm just come on now. They're hard. Now again, I think he is. He started what? I mean, kids everywhere are doing it because he's really like maybe I did one. Man, they doing the whole row. It's glazed too. Like it's just interesting. Even on the Madden cover, right? It's just fascinating that they even would even pick it. You know what I mean? It's just like, and I know he did, better last year. It's just like this. This is the one. Like, you know what I mean? Ain't no ball. You a quarterback? Ain't no ball.
That's what
It
they
just
pick.
like, hey, listen, like
Well,
he could have did this really if he want. I
yeah,
mean, honestly.
but I'm be real. Um that's what's being pushed. That's gonna be pushed. I guess be yourself, or for people to be more open or come out. Now, I would say this shit though, like, and I'm gonna keep it real with you though.
Please do.
Me personally, I don't wouldn't do nothing that my mama did, my grandma did, or any my sister or my auntie did, my, you know what I'm saying, because I just know that I am opposite of what they are. So like, even like with some of the bags that niggas be wearing, like, I'm not wearing nothing that's close to a purse looking, because what I mean, I'm still need to be display my masculinity and display that I'm a
Okay.
man. So some shit I'm not doing. You get what I'm saying? Like, def nails I'm not doing, and I understand that people doing it, but at the same time, why are you doing it? Are you doing it for more of a feminine look, or you doing it because you're trying to be open? But at the same time, like,
That's
if my
interesting,
son
man.
say, like, my son be like, Daddy, uh, big boys got wee wees. I'm like, yeah, big boys got wee wees. Mama ain't got no wee wee. Like, nah, mama don't got no wee wee. I mean, they're just telling him the truth.
That's a short, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the truth. And it's just that, damn, like, okay, cool, just tell them the truth. Now, what people choose to do once they get older and grow, that's on
Yeah,
them. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I think a lot now people are pushing and telling them to do this because apparently they believe that this person expressing themselves and being open. You can express yourself and be open, and still be taught your identity or your truth or what you are. Because
Okay.
you can do and like who you want to like, be who you want to be at the end of the day. But some things, like, ain't no, like Caleb Will painting his nail, that's him. But like you said, like, they put it on the cover of Madden. I don't know, because it was special request, or they was able to pick what they wanted to pick. But at the same time, that's just what they do. Even in like futuristic movies, the man is demasculated in futuristic movies, in the Hunger Games, any movies that take place, element, what's that old ass movie with
Fifth Element.
some shit like that,
I
old
like that
old
movie
movie. That's
though. Yeah. Oh
uh
yeah, Cricket Tucker was
yeah, yeah,
very
yeah.
feminine in that.
Any I can't even think of any movie that's
Yeah.
futuristic. I done seen plenty of movies that's supposed to be in the future, and they'll downplay masculinity. Now, at the end of the day, that's yin and yang. That's the beauty of relationships. Now, if you the same sex, one of them probably, if they together, one probably still more masculine and feminine than the other.
That's probably true.
That's
Yeah.
the point of it. So like, you don't, both can't be the same. Well, both can be the same and work. Don't get me the line, but at the same time, most 9 out of 10, no matter if you opposite sex, same sex, it's still a two-sided thing, and you still gotta teach that or let a person grow into that. But at the same time, man, I don't know, man. Like, I just know I won't be like teaching that. But if that's the same, if that's what
Yeah.
people decide doing, they grown, that's cool.
Yeah. But I think the definition of it, especially since we've grown up, has changed. Even when you're looking at, I was watching some rap artist cat was supposed to be twerking, or the young kids will be, because everybody's dancing. Now they may get off TikTok and shoot you. I don't know, right?
Yeah.
But they're dancing. It's like everybody's like dancing. I mean, in all the dances, or it's more of a feminine dance. So the culture of just seeing it, kids at schools, man, you can't get them off the phone from doing a TikTok. But when you look at it, it's like, oh, okay. The same way with now again, even when I hear the what I'm scamming at, but when they do the little thing where the guys like, oh man, you like your girl's song, and when they sang it real like twitchy like. So it's just like, huh. You know what I mean? So it's like, like you said, it's kind of, I guess, pushed in a way. And when you put it on the cover, it's like, because you sending a message,
Yeah.
even if you don't know if you sending a message. But it is interesting because you gotta, because when you have, and I think it's different too when you, like you said, when you have kids, 'cause they're gonna ask like, huh, like you see a Disney movie, and be like, oh, okay, they got the same shit, like, oh, that's cool. That's like, hey, you can do that? Yeah,
But
you could, you know what I mean? But it's up to you.
if people think this, just me though, motherfuckers thinking that they doing individuality, teaching people to be themselves, and being this, and you doing yourself, and you individual. But honestly, man, the way I see it is the opposite. Even with music now, you are you not people are not being themselves, being individuals. People are being more all the same, getting closer to doing the same things,
Yeah.
feeling the same way. So it's less, even with music, it's less people like back then when we was coming up. If a rapper, or a singer, or somebody came on, you like, oh damn, oh, that's Nelly. Oh shit, damn, that's Tupac. Oh, that's T.I. Oh, damn, that's Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? You just knew Gucci. You knew who they were because they already had their own sound, individuality. Like now, even everybody kind of sounds the same. So you be like, damn, I thought that was. I mean, it could be good because I ain't saying it's motherfuckers still talented, but everybody is on the same way. Even with haircuts, like I cut hair all the time. All the young niggas getting the same haircut. Period. Now, once they find out one nigga growing the size back out, when all of them was cutting the size, then 1 week, like damn, everybody was like, yeah, I'm just shaping up. I'm just shaping up. You know, I'm like, damn, but y'all niggas normally get it fade out and y'all keep the top or grow it, dread.
Yeah.
I'm growing the size out. Man, that shit was like a rapper fight. Everybody grow their size back out. Like put their dreads on the side, and now everybody they go full head and just tilt now. Like it's nobody like I used to remember being in school, like even you, and even K, like niggas are like put something together, be like, oh damn, he put that together. That's his own little style. You know what I'm saying? People don't, they think it's like uh they think there's nothing wrong with inclusiveness, but they think they making it more. It's not diverse. It's people thinking because everybody feeling like, okay, I do this and do this, and I just put it together. You're like, nah, you do this and you do this. That's like even in the street. Like some niggas just sold crack, this nigga sold weed, them niggas sell heroin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, this nigga sell everything, but he ain't really making no money. Like, damn, you said that too? Well, let me call somebody. Like, nigga really don't do it. He just in a way, like, it just nobody like. I don't know, but it is what it is, though, man. I just have to get your thoughts.
Oh
on
no,
it.
even in school, and I did last thing on this one because the kids are just like, I just couldn't imagine you. You know what I mean? You wearing your girlfriend's sweater in high school, and it's, man, listen, like small, like, and like that's your girlfriend's sweater. Like I thought it was supposed to be other way around, but the kid, it just, man, it's for sure different. Dad and pants, man, listen, it's interesting. But the girl sweater through, man, I'm looking at that like,
Cause they wear your sweater, right?
man, yeah, you
Nigga
gotta
say
put on,
his
you gotta put, yeah, man, man, listen, yes, man.
How the hell they get in their girlfriend's sweater?
Man, listen, it's that's what they want to be in. They want to be small anyway. Pants are down small. You gotta buy them from somewhere else. Cause I
But
ain't
they
think they
might
gonna
go
sell
small.
no
They might
meal.
go small shirt, big pants, now.
Man, now some on I do like the cool. There's some kid that got a cool swag about them, so they do the big pants thing or whatever. But hell nah, man, they be, man. Listen, and your old ladies, I don't care how big she is, and your old lady, when your old lady sweater, man, hell nah.
That shit.
But we ain't doing that.
Oh, you say it.
Man,
Hey,
can't come home.
put your sweater on, babe.
Man, let's say come home with his old lady, with his girlfriend sweater on. Nah, but we ain't. Yeah, man, take that sweater back. You got to get a bigger sweater or something.
Like I said, I think it's more confusing with people making it. They saying it's not confusing, but like you said, that's a confusing message in general. Like, oh damn, Kelly Williams starting quarterback, man, painted like, oh damn, should I do that? Like now it's
Well, especially for like you saying, like yourself, for younger kids, when he said, "Hey, daddy got a PP or whatever the case may be," because once a kid like sees it, it's like, oh shit, like I don't know what normal is. I don't know, you know what I mean. So once you see it, I think it make you think in that direction because it's like. Now
But that's
again,
how
I
the
think you're
school
gonna like what
system
you're gonna
is, though.
like, but once you see it, it's like,
But it's one school. Yeah, that shit crazy. It's one school. My wife used to. She subbed it, and like they like parents. Like 1 year they sent the boy he was a boy, Then the next year, this whole year he was gonna be a girl, and they wanted him to pick what he wanted to be. So one year I was like, that nigga like 5 or 6. But they said he didn't. But my wife said he didn't like being a girl. But they did it the whole year. But they can tell because he was run like he played with the boys. Yeah, like he was like that. Like
5 or 6.
Like
bro.
first, second, third, something like that.
Look,
First, second,
5 or
kindergarten.
6.
Yeah. I know he went over 7.
5 or 6.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't care what you want to be. I promise. All my kids got names with, hey, you ain't got to change your name or something else. They go both ways for you. I really don't care. Now, are we going to joke when you come home? Of course. Sit in the school. Even now, like you'll see, even in like, and I'm in high school, and even I think even when I was 7 and before I started teaching 7 in middle school, I've never seen so many like girlfriend matches. Like I don't even think this little girl had a chance to have a boyfriend yet. Like everybody, like you, like.
Well, I think it's cool though.
Man, listen, the coolest thing. It seemed like the coolest thing in the world.
Yeah.
So, but hey, man, do you think? I guess.
Hey, man, be who you want to be. Hey, but all we saying is at least teach your kid what you want to teach them, and it is what it is. But some things we may not agree with. You may agree. We just this is our opinion. This is what we think. Hey, man, but your kids. Hey, do what you want to do.
Hey, do you think, baby?
So real quick though, man, while we on the NFL, before we transition into something that we would love to discuss, we're gonna I just want to get your opinion on something real quick, and I'll be asking you this probably throughout the episodes. Why not every episode? But I want to go NFL, and I want to do your position at corner. Who's your top 5 corners of all time?
Damn, I did not read that right.
Nah, this is top
Dion 5. Is always. Well, I was. My head was. When they said top 5, yeah, you for sure off guard.
Yeah.
Dion always be number 1. Damn, number 2. Reeves got to be in there. But when I seen him play in person, it wasn't like it kind of threw me. I was like, damn, he don't look that good. But he is really good. He's really good. Champ Bailey is in there. Has to be. Damn, I'm trying to think because I know I'll be leaving somebody out because there's so many of them really. I like Antonio Cromartie, man. When he was like, that was the Chargers, I think.
No, he was good.
Yeah, he was good, but I don't think top 5 though. I think that might be a stretch. Damn. So Dion and Champ and Revis.
You can go DBs if you don't want to do corners.
Samuel, he just picked everything off.
Yeah,
and he like had his own like style of playing off man and jumping stuff.
Safeties if you want to.
Oh no, I'm gonna try to get.
Okay, man.
I'm gonna get another one.
Cause I got a good hybrid one that played both.
Oh yeah, Charles Wood. Charles. Yeah, Charles. I'm sorry, that's my fault. He was good because he did everything.
Yeah.
Inside out. So I remember. It was funny. I used to meet when I was playing nickel, and you play against. This was like the real good Charles. He just played. They're like, I don't know what the fuck position is he playing. Like he just like middle linebacker, safety. Like what the fuck is he doing? He blitzing and all kind of shit. And coach was like, hey man, because he played nickel too. He's like, man, you like the second best nickel in the league.
He told you.
Charles wasn't. He's the first. I said, damn, I respect that. That motherfucker. I said, but he just because, and I didn't realize how. Even with Champ Bailey, even in DM, like you don't until you like meet them and see them, it's like, oh shit, y'all like 6'1", like y'all big as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Like damn, Champ, Trouble, you big as hell, and you playing in the slot and doing all of that. So it's like, yeah, that's different. Cause even with DM, I think DM 6'1",
yeah,
and you can run like that. Like that's a difference. So Charles Woodson is.
Damn, yeah, way like that. You the second best nigga in the league.
Oh no, for sure. And I was like, I respect that. For sure. Oh no, that cat was like, he was on like, especially in Green Bay because the way they allowed him. Because even I think in Oakland he was good, but it wasn't like in Green Bay. It was like, I don't even think he was a part of the game plan. It was like, hey man, like y'all do this and you do whatever it is that you do because it's like there's no rhyme or reason to some of this. It's like. Yeah, I don't think he supposed to be doing that.
Yeah,
But
they say same thing about
yeah,
Trump on Molly.
no, that makes
They
sense.
said they didn't even.
But once you get to, so I think once you get to a certain level, right, you go and make it happen.
Like Lon Taylor, I don't even remember him, but I seen the highlights, and I don't think he was playing in the scheme, dog.
Now I remember, it's funny. Who the hell? I think I was blitzing one time, and Pepper was right there. So I'm blitzing. Whenever I blitz off the edge, he's supposed to go from like if he in the D gap from D to C or C to B, like he's supposed to slant down. It just makes sense. Man, I ran right into this motherfucker in the D gap. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Get over to the side. Coach said, man, what are you doing? Like, you seen him go out there, make him right. Make him right. I'm supposed to be in the D gap. But you will see stuff like that where you'll see certain players there go and be like, hey man, like if he goes somewhere, like man, you need to make him right. But yeah, I think Deion. Honestly, other than Deion, I just put Deion at the top and then everybody else.
Yeah, you didn't have to put him in no.
Everybody else sprinkled in there, but Joe Wilson, they good though.
I know I threw a little wrench and I had out DB and I ain't put it in there.
I would have looked that one up, man. I wasn't even think.
Yeah. That's all I had.
So give me this though. I got a question for you, and really is how I thought about the question. Rank the positions. Like, what's the best position? And what's the most important position? Football. Well, I guess top to bottom. I guess.
Football.
Football, yeah.
Quarterback. DN, rush in. Left tackle. Three.
Yeah, maybe 3 or 4.
Quarterback.
Yeah.
DN, left tackle. Probably receiver, then DB.
Damn, you put it on the back end like that.
Oh yeah.
Now, honestly, when I thought about it, you can flip as a whole.
You can flip DB and receiver, but the top 3 positions, it's the quarterback, the rush in, and the right or left or right tackle. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what the quarterback is.
I was thinking offensive defensive line was just first in general. Cause I done seen.
Oh, so you talking about the whole offensive defense?
Just the whole line. Cause the real thing is, cause I'm thinking to myself like quarterback, but then I was like, I seen more quarterbacks win.
Well, O-line,
when you can put the scheme in there and make it work or whatever. Yeah, but then again, if your quarterback got confidence, it's like your goddamn team just play a little bit.
Your quarterback, y'all sorry.
Yeah.
For how good your defense is. Look at the Browns. Your quarterback, sorry.
Well, Peyton Manning won a Super Bowl and they were awful on offense.
But he wasn't as good, but mentally he probably was still running the offense efficiently enough to where they can He probably ain't making no mistakes. Like he ain't gonna make mistakes, and you know what I'm saying. If he can play mistake free, like Joe Flacco won, he was not like that. But you know what I'm saying. You can be an average quarterback with a great defense and win, but you can't be no shitty quarterback, bro. Listen, if and I ain't saying he's shitty, but if this nigga for the Texans, Stroud, if CJ Stroud played 10-20% better, them niggas went to the Super Bowl. Their defense was lights out. Them man having like 5-6 turnovers a game.
He's a mystery because he was so good.
Yeah, his rookie year.
Since it's been like,
bro,
it's been awful. He has been a
bro,
mystery.
Because I didn't see him, bro. Yeah. Like he a great player, good player, but at the same time, he was playing ass all the way to all through the.
Oh no, last couple of you think like he gonna turn it around.
Yeah, imagine dog.
No. He hasn't. It is fascinating on that one.
But yeah, D-line, O-line, they're the most important positions. Because without them, you know, I thought you were saying individual positions. But yeah, D-line, O-line, O-line might be number 1, then D-line might be 2, or you can flip vice versa.
Now, if you ain't got no offensive line, defensive line, you're going to struggle. Now, just transitioning to struggling and talking about struggle, but I think in the question you had posed was it why the church people Christians don't like to go through the struggle? Was that the question? Did I really read that?
I'll ask you, why is it hard for people to grasp that hardship and faith go hand in hand?
Man, I've been watching.
And they also believe that people who say they believe as a Christian, they don't ever go through nothing because they follow God. So people think, oh, since you're going through this, why this happened?
Well, I think the issue is the way that you read it. Well, more so, I would say not read it, but understand it. Well, no, take that back. If you read it, I think you'll get it. But once somebody give it to you, they give it to you in a way that's he's not gonna put more on you than you can bear, which means that you're gonna be good, man. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. You don't have to go through nothing. But if you read it, the first thing that Jesus does is right. He technically after getting baptized, he go and fast. He go through the struggle for 40 days, and it's always a struggle. Once they exodus, once they leave, right? I'm in the wilderness, but really, hey, no, man, I'm just it's a struggle, and people don't want to do that. I ain't gonna struggle. You got to make a calf. Somebody got to pray to somebody because this is like this is like too much. And I had to read. I was listening to somebody last night, even about the Job thing, where it's like people won't get it, and even I didn't understand it. But once you think about it, it's like okay, it's an example of somebody going through the struggle. Like you don't just give good. Bad is also attached to it. And I don't think people want to see it that way. Because even at the church, it's like somebody is this, and I need to pray for more money. I need to pray for this, and it's like it's to me anyway. It's painted in a way that if I pray, I'm gonna be good today. Like God gonna make it good because if it's bad, it ain't him. It's
What?
Satan or somebody.
Because the church is a business, so they paint it that way. And positivity, people will come and be like, okay, oh man, if that happened in that church for them people, I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna pay this money and I'm gonna tithe and do all that. So you're right though. If when they paint it to you that way, that's what you think. But when you read it, like you say, it's hardship through the like you ups and downs, and that's the whole point of it. Like you gonna have ups and downs, highs and lows, cause that's life. That what God designed life like that on purpose, so you would look for somebody to help you, somebody to save you, somebody that can get you through something. If he did it the other way, you wouldn't need God. If there was no good and evil, you wouldn't need him. You wouldn't call upon him. You wouldn't ask for no help. You wouldn't try to be faithful or obedient because everything happening good. So that's why I ain't gonna say that's why, but that's one of the reasons that you know you got to go through something to get something out of it. I mean, you can correlate that with sports. You can correlate that with people's careers. You can correlate that with people's success.
Yeah.
Everybody go through something, and if they stick with it and endure it and push through it, 9 out of 10 on the other side, it's something positive. Um, just like for instance, people don't realize it, but like when the farther you got in sports, we were playing sports all our life. Now, you go back and look on it, you're like, damn, boy, coach had us playing how many goddamn games of basketball? 20 something games and what?
30.
In
And ain't subbing
in 20 days, you're like, damn, we did all that. And then you win the state championship.
Yeah.
Then you get a Division One, what you call them? You've been playing ball in the hood or football, basketball. Then you like, damn, my nigga really played forever. Nigga can dribble. Oh, he do this. Nigga do this every day. I mean, you be like in your head, you think like, man, that nigga natural. That nigga natural. Goddamn, go out here and dribble the ball. He naturally like it.
Yeah. I promise you. And I tell kids out there, and I be training kids like, if you put in the time, it'll naturally happen. And I got a parent, he be talking about, my son gonna be a dog. Da, 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 da. Like, if he just work out, like that's all you got to do. Like it's almost guaranteed that you will be good if you just go outside and do it. But people don't want to do it. So I have a little cat. We'll go one-on-one training or whatever. But then I had them with a group because sometimes I put them in groups and we'll kind of play together. So they're like, you got to learn how to like play with people. But he don't want to do the one-on-one. He just want to do the group because it's fun. Like man, you got to learn how to sit back and just kind of have fun with yourself and just lock into what you need to do before you get out there and just do whatever. Because once you get out there and play with some people, man, you always revert back to what you were just doing. And the sacrifices, it just gone. And the cool thing I've been watching. I always watch a lot of shorts, but AB is doing a little streaming thing. and you see the cat kind of sacrifice and getting back in shape. But then it's cool to watch because you'll see it and be like, hey man, I mean, how you lose that much weight in a week? Like, once you change, this shit'll change for you. Or somebody said, man, you in good shape, man. Y'all boy be working out. Yeah, how often y'all work out? Like
all the time.
all the time. When you go, are you going again or something? Or you can tell somebody, hey man, you want to go? You can go. Man, I don't know. I don't know about like.
Nigga might ask you, and then when you call them, nigga make up anything, bro. Or they might not even pick up. But at the end of the day,
Take off.
At the end of the day, like you said, D, that's the thing with faith. Faith without works is dead. God tell you that too. You can say you faithful, but you just talking. But you can say, hey, I want to do this right here. Now every day, like I'm gonna give you a story about real quick. A pastor I used to cut his hair, and he told me his story about when he was becoming a pastor. Nigga said, and you know what I'm saying, and this always, and I love hearing these stories because it always remind you how faithful God is and how open minded He is. It ain't just one track, and how anything you could do, can be sinful and be a wages. You know what I'm saying? Can send you to kill you because the wages of sin is death. He was recovering crack addict. We all know crack addicts. We grew up in. Most of our parents on drugs. You know what I'm saying? So he a recovering crack addict on his way to be a pastor minister. Now the church folks who already knew his struggle and know his strife. Another lady, diabetic. I may have told you the story. Diabetic, motherfucker. Both of them was on the same journey to want to become ministers in this ministry in this church. Um, and Let me give you flaws with the church people too. With this story, gonna be full circle. He was doing good, wasn't smoking crack no more, getting better. But when he would come in, he wouldn't get the same prayers and treatment or attention as the lady who was diabetic. Now he is walking good and doing good and staying on track. Faith without works is dead. She comes in, so then 6 months, so a year later, he doing good, even way better. She loses her leg, but she haven't changed her eating habits. You diabetic and you still eating bad. You not even walking the way you're supposed to walk to get better. But you come into church for prayer and all this people pampering you because what you doing don't look as bad as what he did, or is still doing. You don't know if he's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you looking down on his addiction, but y'all's not paying attention to her addiction. She addicted to food and certain food that's killing her. He was addicted to drugs, which he is overcoming. He's doing good, but y'all don't see that. So a year later passed, or maybe 6 months year later, I don't know how much time frame was. She passed. She dies. He a minister. He doing good. Got his own business. Do whatever the case is. He was walking faithfully. She wasn't. But since he was smoking crack, he wasn't getting no. But God already knew. Hey, she disobeying. She not even doing what she's supposed to do. You are. Don't worry about what these people in the church act to do, because he already tell you, listen to what they say, but don't do as they do, because they are, you know what I mean. They blinded. They mind ain't even on the case. So this dude then overcame it and everything, and it showed me her when she didn't make it her life deceased, how anything and everything do can cause us destruction, but we pick and choose what we would like to say this gonna cause destruction and this ain't. Since cigarettes legal, people cooler with cigarettes than weed, marijuana. But cigarettes actually more harmful to you than marijuana.
Yeah.
I'm not saying another one of them, I ain't telling nobody what to do or what not to do. You know what I'm saying? Smoke you do, you smoke you don't. But I know that motherfuckers smoking weed, they look at you, oh, them niggas don't do nothing, smoke weed, all this, that, third. Nigga pulling cigarettes out his pipe. Hitting vape pens. You know what I'm saying?
They done can't vape.
Ain't no sin greater than the other, man. And that's what back to what to the topic of just just you gotta actually put work in if you want results. I don't care if that's with God or life in general. You ain't gonna get no results if you ain't putting no work in. Period. And that's
Well, and it's hard for people just to go through it. And I think for me, and I struggle with this sometimes with my wife. I think because of the way I grew up and I've seen so much stuff or so much negative stuff happen. Even when it happened, I'd be like, it ain't no big deal, man. We can. This shit, it's simple. Like it's fine. So if something happened to my wife, I'm just thinking like, hey man, like it's fine. We good. Like ain't no big deal. She look at me like, man, that shit a big deal. Like, it ain't a big deal. It's fine. This shit have passed. It's okay. But I think people are just not, like you said, they're just not programmed either. Like, cause when it's too much, it just they'll break down quick. And I'd be like,
because everybody used to stuff going their way.
Yeah.
I want to go their way, but that ain't the case. And
Yeah.
even like in faith in God, if every God looking for people who strong and disciplined and stick with it. Everybody not going to. I know people like, well, why he let this? Because it's the dynamics of the strongest survive. Now, when you are going through something and you can't handle it, like you say, God open up put no more than you can handle. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's true. Even if you're going through the toughest of times, you be like, damn, boy, that shit really was rough, but why I get through that? You know what I'm saying? Like it'll pass, like you say. That's because that's your mentality is knowing that okay, this just happened here. People can't look past certain things. You know what I'm saying? I've been there before, but for the most part, I'm optimistic, so I'm gonna say the same thing and just let it go and pass. But like I say, if people were more patient and did endure more and understood that, then it would just help everything. Like it wouldn't, like I'm saying, I ain't talking about Christians or believers or non-believers. Like whoever you are, like if you really stuck with it and stayed down, like we is with this motherfucking podcast, good things gonna happen.
Well, no, and like you said, the church, and I think really it's a model of the church because it just like we said before, it preaches. Mm-hmm. It preaches, hey man, if you come, you pray, it's gonna happen now. Or they'll, and the thing that you really was joining me whenever I go to church and people stand up and they giving their thing like I prayed, this happened. It's like because it's showing you that, hey man, if you pray about to happen for you, like right now. Or you'll be, have you ever been up late night, just slapping people on the head, like yeah, like.
You see, like, what? Then they sell a holy water.
Yeah, so it is interesting, but people don't because even when it's bad, like who fault is it? It's the devil's fault. He bring you down. Like God gonna have to bring me back up. So again, I think like you said, interpretation of the Bible, you gotta if you deep dive and you read it, it'll calm you, but it'll make more sense because the stories just make sense. So when you look at all the stories, it's like everybody, and you said this, and I was listening to it's a lady that do lectures on the Bible and stuff on like a Yale lecture or something, but she's explaining everything and just like you're choosing these unlikely people. So like you said, to show you, so but again, they all are terrible. This cat here got a jacket from his daddy. You like you more than all the other sons. He really a little asshole.
But that could be somebody's situation.
So that could be somebody's situation. But they still all had to go through something, being sold, being a slave, or being something else. So they stick through it, man. It'll happen for you.
But that's the beauty of life, though. Ups and downs, choices. Imagine a life we didn't have choices, D. Appreciate that, God, big homie.
Life water.
Need them choices.
Somebody.
And thinking of choices though, real quick. Sometimes we make choices that that could be dangerous, but it could be fun. Everybody like, you know what I'm saying, a little dangerous, and everybody like a little fun. You know what I'm saying? And what the saying is, ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. You know what I mean?
That's terrible.
And that way, we want to bring up one topic that we always joke about and talk about, and that is raw dogging, D.
Oh, okay.
Nah, raw dogging. Nah. My whole thing is that everybody know they do it when they lying and say they ain't doing it, and this then the case, and everybody come in the shop. I fuck with everybody. Like they might be talking, and I be like, man, I was did this today. I met this chick, this and that, third. The first thing I say, boy, what you raw dog? But you be surprised. A lot of them like, boy, you crazy. T, I ain't did this, that. I ain't raw dog, this and that. And then, but shit, 70-80% like, well, hell yeah. I don't know what I was thinking. So at the end of the day, D, quick question, man.
Okay.
When is it time too early?
Yeah.
Is it too early, or when is the right time to start raw dogging?
I'm gonna tell you something. And really though, when I seen the question, it's funny, really. But when you think about it, like it's, I mean, shit, you better be safe out here.
But we might name this shit raw dog.
Me personally though, shit, it's all the time. I don't do no condom, girl. Like
I'm talking about throughout life.
Yeah, no, I don't do that. That's stupid. But I think honestly though, but safe sex is very important though. Because I know there's been a lot of times where it's like, damn, I think this is a bad idea. But shit, I won't feel that skin. You know what I mean? But I even asked my wife before I came, like, damn, I had to call that work. And what she was saying for her anyway was like, it depends on the relationship. Every relationship is different. Like if you trust them, you trust them enough. So I guess it really depends. And I had to ask her because I'm thinking, I was like, I don't know how females would feel about it, but I think you just got to trust them. But for me, hell no, man, I'm in there.
Now, before I get into the meat, how I feel about it is, that's some BS. Straight bullshit. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Not with you though.
I got you.
I'm talking about with your wife.
Okay.
Yeah, that's some bullshit. I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna tell you why. Women like raw dogging. I was gonna ask you this, but I'm gonna go ahead and give my opinion on that. And
okay.
My opinion.
All right.
Women, through my lifetime, women don't like rubbers. They want you to raw dog them. Oh, it drive me out of this, that, third. I'm allergic to them. They just tell you all type of lies. Women goddamn want to be raw dogs, bro. Especially they like you. And 9 to the 10, I know the new age could be different because you got the motherfucking chicks acting like niggas. But for the most part, when they giving you something, they like you. Now we hit something, we might don't even like you. We just like, damn, because as soon as over, we like, damn, I don't know why I'm still fucking this motherfucker. So we do that a lot. Hit something we ain't really even feeling, like, you know what I'm saying? But a woman like you, she giving you some 9 out of 10, and they ready for you to smash them up right off. So I know your Christian gave you the politically correct answer for a woman, but women like that.
Well, no, I think it is. No. She did say that. Like, rubber don't like because they feel. And for me, it's like it doesn't make sense. Like once you feel the difference, like, oh yeah, no, we ain't doing that. But it is an interesting question because because some people they do logically think like, hey, you know what? They wear condoms all the time, so they don't know the difference too, though. So it's like, you know what I mean? So when you get a person in a situation where it's like, hey, this is all I've ever done, and then I'm gonna wait until I trust you because I'm sure it's people like that. Now we grew up different. Like we said, when we got to college, it was like, oh, you ain't never touched nobody. It was a different world. We never knew that world was out there. You know what I mean? So it does make sense, and it's really, I think it has to be somewhat of a trust thing because I'm telling you, it is. You are running a risk, man. It is a risky. When I go back and think about it, like the risk that we were taking was wild.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Some girls are serious about themselves and their hygiene and this and that third. And I done ran across them too. You were like, oh, you didn't want me to do that? The motherfucker, no, I didn't want you. Yeah, I didn't know. But next time you want me to do it. Oh yeah, we done that. Whatever. So but I will tell you this though. I'm gonna go back to me, and I'm gonna go back to the me. For instance, it is a trust issue, and for the most part, if we fucking on a regular, like fucking out on a regular, then more likely. But if I just like randomly hitting you today, or I ain't never hit you before, I'm more likely I'm gonna put a rubber on. But I remember one fucking story. They were like, I was in some they don't say no name, but they was you know too though and they were like, hey, I heard you be messing with fucking with T. And I'm like, yeah. Oh, you y'all ain't. I'm surprised you ain't try to get there and get one out on. They're like, huh? They're like, oh yeah. Oh, she was like, oh girl, he don't play that. No, he ain't giving no nut up. I ain't never hit this chick without no. I ain't really fuck with her. I mean, I fuck with her. Take it back, because they might know what they talking about when I tell the story. But I ain't. It wasn't nothing serious. It was just like, you know what I mean? We just meet up type shit. So I wasn't even gonna try to slip like that. Then I done had situations, motherfucker be like, hey man, I shouldn't have done that, man. We next time. Oh, I can't believe you didn't want to do that and you don't like me. Nah, I'm in college, man. I shouldn't have done it, man. I hope you. Oh, yeah. So man, women take that shit personal too, boy. If you hitting them motherfuckers, if you hitting them with a rubber and they been want you to take it off, take that shit personal, because at the end of the day, and I'm gonna get into this. Is gonna be another question. Is like they freakier than me naturally, and that's gonna be something we'll talk about another one. I'm gonna give you instances on that. I'm gonna give you key points on that, because we getting these episodes. The topics are already hot. The motherfuckers sitting, and we putting them, and I'm already putting them in the refrigerator. They prep. All we gotta do is drop the bitch in the grease. You know what I'm saying? They prep, but yeah, women are freakier, and so I know that they with it more. They gonna say they ain't, because it's the woman thing to do. Cute, relationship, trust. Shit, they trust you when they give you some. Them motherfuckers ready, buddy. Now we don't trust them. Maybe the first time they give us some, you know what I mean? But they trust. I guarantee you, they ain't just fucking you. They like you. They might not love you yet until you bust them.
Yeah, that's fair, man. It's a bond. It's a bond.
It's definitely a bond. You become one.
You become
You
one.
know what I'm saying?
I can be real.
At the end of the day, but hey, good thing we ain't gotta do that no more, man. Man, we married, man. My wife knows we were talking about raw dog, and I say stupid shit all the time. I ain't had to call my wife, because she know I'm gonna say the stupid shit.
Yeah, she was like, I don't know, you should say that.
Yeah, I know she gonna be cool with it. You know what I'm saying? No, yeah. But so, and we want y'all to know, like, when we have you on the show, like, be prepared to answer that, because we need, because we know, we know there's gonna be either the truth, a lot of lies, or some hard truths when we talk about this.
For real.
Because that's the hard truth right there, literally.
So, have you ever regretted any of your raw dog experience, or thought to yourself like,
why I do that?
Oh shit, why did I do that? Yeah.
Yeah, because motherfucker get me tripping. You're like, damn, like, not at the time. Then after that, they be like, oh well, why we do this? Why we doing it like this? And we ain't together. I'm like, oh,
okay.
Oh damn, like that. But like, just like, I mean, yeah, I didn't regret it. Definitely. Like, but you shouldn't have done that one. But she, yeah. She, you don't know what the fuck she got going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I mean, for the most part,
what she got going on.
For the most part, man, women use that shit against your ass too, though. Like, oh yeah, we doing it. Well, we doing everything. Might as well do it. You know what? We finna stop doing everything. Since you take it that far. That shit ain't never happened to you?
Nah, but it was always raw too though. So I ain't never. For me, it was I was in I knew this was a bad idea, but I was like, fuck it, we gonna do it anyway. After I got
know you got some
college, there was a couple of them really. We down in Pensacola training. And another cat, I ain't gonna say his name though, but we both training and shit. So I go into his room. He got two girls in the room, a little white girl, and she might have been like Filipino or something like that or whatever, or Samoan. I don't know what it was. So we sitting there, and girl they look at each other, and look back at us, and say, we want to have sex with y'all. And I'm sitting there like, oh okay. They cut the TV off, take clothes off and shit. So I got a little white girl first or whatever, condom on and shit like that. And then we switch. Now I got a little Filipino there. I'm like, nah, I can't feel this shit, bud. I ain't, you know what I mean? Take that shit out. And in my head though, for real though.
That's the time you definitely.
Oh yeah, it was terrible. They were nasty as hell. And I'm just like, in my head, I'm thinking like, damn, that's a bad idea. Bad. Now again,
so you never regret in the moment.
Huh?
In the moment.
In the moment, I'm still in there. Like, damn. Like, this is stupid because I'm thinking to myself, like, because the way they did it and because it wasn't us like trying. I don't know when they're in the room. I mean, they're in the room for a reason, but it's like, hey, listen,
We ready to have sex?
we ready. Like, huh? Shit, we just got it. We ain't even tried to do the game yet.
Yeah.
So, and then there was another. I used to go to the strip club all the time. So, and Pensacola all the time. I mean, when I say all the time, like, it was just boy. It wasn't really nothing to do. You train. Like, we were training like twice a day. We just lift, just swole up. Training for the combine and stuff. Man, there was a little redhead. And it was one of them things where you try to go on strip club, get somebody. It just seemed cool, whatever.
Yeah.
It was like a little villa thing. Like, yeah, that's a bad idea too. I got a lot of them, dude. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah.
But really though, just even being smart and just growing up, and I know the story sounds like funny and shit, but you gotta be mature. Man, you gotta grow up and be mature enough to where it's like, hey man, you be like Magic Johnson around this bit.
Yeah.
Actually though, the Magic Johnson shit is weird because like his wife don't got nothing.
Yeah.
So I'm just like lost.
Magic, man, you good.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But I mean you do have a situation. Listen.
You mean Easy?
Listen, yes. You gotta be safe out there, man. For real. Cause you'll find yourself like, and when I was in college, we got SCD one time. That shit was kind of funny, but you just go to the doctor, take pill for like 7 days.
Yeah, that's a regret right there.
Yeah, that's but you take some medicine for about 7 days, but you get shit. Really, that's kind of lucky, honestly, cause you could get some shit where it's like that shit forever, or your life a little short. So hey, listen here, you know what I mean?
Said,
when we talking about raw dog, you gotta be safe out here though.
Yeah, like Sharif told goddamn Kane on Menace Society, man. No. Was that it? When he said Willie Lump Lump? He said, I ain't trying to be like Willie Lump Lump. Could have been Boys in the Hood, one of them. But you could be Willie Lump Lump. So you can't get rid of that either.
For sure. But my mentality, just like, and I said this before, but just growing up, it was the way cats talked about it. And really, you know, shit, going to the store to get a condom, like, shit, I'm wasting money.
BJ used to give us condoms, though.
Well, yeah.
So I did have a motherfucker giving us condoms, though. But that is the one, that's the main regret afterwards if you catch some. Because, boy, that shit ain't. Nah, that's it.
But I think I'm assuming, too, though, and I think and when we ever had these girls on this time, we got to ask because I think, I don't know, for me, I think it's just easy because I don't really care. Like you said, for the girl, like, man, shit, you gotta feel a certain way.
Yeah.
And like, I'm assuming it make you feel different or be more attached to somebody. So, and just trusting somebody to do that shit, man, and especially with a dude, I think, because you don't know. I think girls are less likely, and it seems more likely with the music now, but I think girls are more likely to sleep around as much as guys do. It just still, even with the music, it's still like, hey, yeah, come on now. Like, yeah, you ain't gonna make yourself look like that. You know what I mean? And with a guy, I think it's just different. You gotta be.
But the girls just be talking.
But I done had a girl look at me like, hey, man, like, you know what I mean? Like, you got something? Like, nah, I ain't got nothing on that.
Hey, listen.
But then you got to get tested, though, before you do something.
Listen, that happened to me, though. I was just about to say that shit. Yeah, motherfucker, like, hey, I haven't even had sex with this motherfucker now yet. I like the motherfucker like me. Motherfucker say, you know what I'm talking about? Motherfucker like, hey,
real thick.
Yeah, motherfucker say, hey, we first date. They're like, we having a good time at the hookah bar. Motherfucker just bust out and say, hey, you ever get tested before having sex with, you know what I'm saying? I know she said, how you feel about being tested before we have sex? First date. I'm like, huh? And I was like, damn, you skipping, like, so you just skipping rubbers? Like, you basically say you wanna fuck raw.
Okay, yeah.
You want me to get to hit you raw. She was just laughing. No, you crazy. I was just only asking how comfortable you are getting tested before we have sex. And I was like, damn, like, that's some funny shit. We laughing about it. She's laughing. I like, oh, you just don't like rubbers and nothing? She's like, honestly, I don't like rubbers, but she said you being silly about it, but at the same time, that is one of the reasons. But
Mm.
I just want to know if you're comfortable with that. She already knew that she wanted to get fuck with me the first, because women know this, bro. They slick. They know all this. They know this is young. When we talk about the freak, it's just them. And she knew that. She knew she wanted to fuck raw. She knew that from just us our first date. So she came out. Hey man, let's get tested, man, and let's
It
do
makes
this shit.
sense to get tested
But
though.
that shit was so crazy for yeah.
It is hard. I'm pretty
And I
sure it's hard
forgot
to
about
like
that
have.
story, boy.
I'm pretty sure hard to have that conversation too. Just like what?
Are you
I guess
laughing?
so. That shit is like we don't get tested.
Yeah.
So nah.
And
That
what was
shit.
crazy about this story though, before I ended though, I was like, shit, cool. Cause you know, nigga, bro, we might ain't even went. And I'm single, motherfucker ain't winning years. I might need to go, bro. I ain't been a
That's
motherfucker. You know what I'm
scary,
saying?
ain't it?
Like, I might need to go. I remember going, going and doing the shit just because I wanted to go anyway though. And did the shit. And I was like, shit, I got my shit, man. You know, I was saying like, and I took some time, but I didn't do it right away. I think we ended up did. I think the first time we did it was with a condom anyway. But and I was like, but I did get my shot. I was like, hey, I got my shit. Da 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 da. I was just happy about the shit because you know, been some time. Like I'm straight. Like,
Yeah,
what the
yeah,
fuck you
that's
talking about?
right.
And they get them papers. You motherfucker say, oh, okay then. Well, we ain't got to do no condoms no more. I'm like, hey, where your shit at? Oh, I did mine like a month or two ago right before I asked you. I'm like, hey, nah, hell
Nah,
nah.
that
Hell
don't
nah. I'm
work,
telling you,
man.
because women like, oh, you gonna tell me to get tested because I guess you don't trust niggas, but like, at the same time, like, hey man, this shit, come on, don't do that. Women funny, bro. They funny.
No,
And
for
don't get me
real.
wrong, she probably was like, she showed like she was straight clean in general, but I just know she was impressed about showing me her shit. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Like, damn.
No, for real. On some real shit though, like, and when you laughing and thinking about it, like for real, man, because it been some motherfucker where like,
Oh shit.
I don't know, man. Um, so for sure, lucky. So for sure, protect yourself. Um, I wouldn't tell you otherwise. Now again, for me, hell no. But for you, I think you should for sure, do that. It's like them damn
Do what
videos
they
they show
say,
you in
not
middle
what they
school.
do. Huh?
Them damn sex ed videos in middle school where they show you with the goddamn shit all messed up. Like,
Oh yeah.
damn, like these are pictures y'all show. You can choose like an earlier stage. Like,
Yeah, nah.
this shit is awful, but I'm still gonna try
Yeah. Daredevil. But man, that's part of growing up, man. The kids, uh, just young adults, even grown ups and grown people, all gonna take risks. We take risks. We make choices every day. Hopefully, you make the right choice. Um, we all make wrong choices. That's the whole point of life. You know what I'm saying? It don't make you no better, no worse than the next person. It's just a choice you made and the timing that happened for you. But just like me and D was talking about in general, though, man, just choices and consistency get you the way you need to be. So you make the right choice consistently, you'll end up on the right path or the right end of life. You know what I mean? It's inconsistent personalities and inconsistent choices that get people fucked up. So whether it's raw dogging, whether it's chasing a career, whether it's your faith, be consistent at it and try to and always be open minded. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, yeah, we here clowning and be bullshitting on man, but be consistent, man. Make right choices, man, and hey, still have fun, though, man. Live your life.
chilling on the cloud, man. Peace.
We out.